Have you ever woken up feeling completely drained, even after a full night's rest? You might have gone to bed early, avoided heavy meals, even practiced meditation. Yet still, you open your eyes and feel like you've been hit by a truck. Or maybe you find yourself wrestling with stubborn aches and pains, the kind that laugh in the face of your healthy lifestyle efforts. If you're over 60, let me tell you something straight from the heart. You're not alone. But here's the real shocker. What if those struggles aren't just part of aging like we've been led to believe? What if I told you that the fatigue, the forgetfulness, the creaky joints, and the mental fog were not inevitable consequences of growing older, but signs your body is missing something crucial, something simple, something natural, and something that could absolutely transform your daily life, just as it did mine? Today, I want to take you by the hand, figuratively, of course, and show you how 6 essential vitamins became the silent heroes that rewrote my story at 90 years old. And I promise you, it's not about expensive treatments, fancy gadgets, or miracle cures. It's about understanding what your body is really asking for and finally giving it exactly what it needs. Imagine waking up every day feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the world. Your mind sharp as a tack, your legs steady and strong, your heart filled with the quiet joy of independence. Sounds too good to be true? This isn't a fantasy. It's absolutely achievable. You see, after years of working in senior health and watching thousands of older adults struggle, I learned something vital. Aging doesn't have to mean losing your vitality. It can mean gaining the wisdom to nourish your body smarter. And here's the best part. These 6 vitamins and nutrients are scientifically proven, readily available, and easy to incorporate into your daily life, no matter how busy, tired, or overwhelmed you might feel right now. If you're anything like I was, you might feel skeptical, maybe even a little jaded after trying this or that, with little to show for it. And I get it. That's why I'm not just throwing out random advice today. I'm sharing the exact blueprint that reignited my energy, restored my balance, and made me feel like myself again after 90 incredible years on this earth. Stick with me until the very end of this video, because not only will I reveal the 6 powerhouse nutrients that changed my life, but I'll also share personal, real-world tips on how you can start integrating them effortlessly into your routine starting today. Now, before we dive deeper, let me ask you a small favor. If you find yourself nodding along, if you're feeling that spark of hope rekindling in your heart, please hit that like button to let me know you're with me. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a single life-changing tip I share. And right at the moment when I reveal the vitamin that lifted the heavy fog off my mind and made me feel alive again, I'd love for you to drop a comment below. I'm ready to feel strong again. Together, we're not just growing older. We're growing stronger, smarter, and more vibrant with every sunrise. So, what exactly are these 6 hidden heroes that your body could be crying out for? And how can they help you walk with strength, think with clarity, and wake up with a smile? Let's dive right in and uncover the first essential vitamin that turned my life around and could do the very same for you. 1. Vitamin D, the hidden light for bones, immunity, and spirit. If there's one vitamin that acts like the silent architect behind strong bones, a resilient immune system, and a clear, joyful mind, it's vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. Its magic goes far beyond just basking in the warmth of a sunny day. Unfortunately, as we grow older, our natural ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight sharply declines, and it shows. I've seen it countless times in my own life and in the lives of countless seniors I've worked with. Aching joints, unexplained fatigue, and a creeping sense of sadness that no amount of good habits seem to lift. Sound familiar? Vitamin D is the essential gatekeeper that allows your body to absorb calcium, the mineral that keeps your bones dense and unbreakable. Without enough of it, you might be walking around with bones that are silently weakening year after year. In fact, studies show that seniors with low vitamin D levels are twice as likely to suffer fractures from simple falls. I'll never forget the day I realized just how much I had underestimated this nutrient. After a simple stumble left me with a hairline fracture in my wrist, I decided to take vitamin D seriously. And the difference? Night and day. But here's what most people don't realize. Vitamin D isn't just a bone vitamin. It's a silent guardian for your immune system too. As we age, our immune defenses weaken naturally, leaving us more vulnerable to infections, flu, and chronic illnesses. Vitamin D acts like a seasoned commander, training your immune cells to fight smarter and harder. I can't count how many winters I spent catching every bug that went around, until I made vitamin D a daily ritual. Even more remarkably, vitamin D has a profound effect on emotional and mental well-being. Have you ever felt a fog settle over your thoughts, a heaviness in your spirit that you couldn't shake? Low vitamin D levels have been directly linked to depression, mood swings, and even cognitive decline in seniors. I vividly remember the first few weeks after boosting my intake. It felt like someone had thrown open the curtains in a dark room. My mind was clearer, my energy lighter, and a genuine sense of hope returned to my days. That's why I encourage you, if you've been feeling tired, low, or just not quite yourself, check your vitamin D levels. Even a modest improvement can bring about profound changes. And the best part? It's so easy to start. Spend 15 to 20 minutes in the morning sun without sunscreen. Include vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, fortified dairy, and eggs, or talk to your doctor about a high-quality supplement tailored to your needs. Trust me, this small daily commitment is not just about protecting your bones. It's about reigniting your strength, boosting your resilience, and clearing the path for a vibrant, joyful life well into your 80s and 90s. Now that you understand the critical role of vitamin D in staying strong and energized as you age, let's move forward and explore another equally powerful ally that often gets overlooked, a vitamin that could be the missing spark behind your brain's sharpness and your body's vitality: vitamin B12. 2. Vitamin B12, the secret spark for energy and mental clarity. If vitamin D is the silent light that strengthens your bones and spirit, then vitamin B12 is the hidden spark that keeps your entire engine running smoothly. Without enough B12, even the most vibrant souls can begin to feel like dim shadows of themselves. I've seen it happen in dozens of patients, and honestly, I felt it creeping into my own life too. Have you ever experienced that unsettling sensation where your thoughts feel foggy, your energy drains faster than it should, and even simple conversations or tasks seem harder than they used to be? I used to chalk it up to just getting older, until I discovered the truth. Aging doesn't have to rob you of your sharpness, your energy, or your zest for life. Often, it's simply a matter of your body whispering or shouting for something it's desperately missing: vitamin B12. B12 is a cornerstone nutrient, critical for producing healthy red blood cells, maintaining a strong nervous system, and generating the energy your body needs to function daily. Think of it like the high-quality fuel that powers a fine-tuned engine. Without it, everything, from your memory to your muscles, begins to misfire. When we're young, absorbing B12 from food sources like meat, dairy, and eggs is relatively easy. But as we age, our stomachs produce less acid, which means even a balanced diet might not deliver enough B12 into our bloodstream. That's why vitamin B12 deficiency is alarmingly common in seniors, and why so many experience symptoms like fatigue, weakness, memory loss, and even balance problems without realizing the root cause. I'll never forget how subtle my own symptoms were at first. A few moments of forgetfulness here, a slight feeling of being off when walking there, a lingering tiredness I couldn't quite shake. It wasn't until a close colleague gently suggested I get my B12 levels checked that the light bulb finally turned on. And when I started supplementing under my doctor's guidance, it felt like someone flipped a switch inside me. My energy surged. My mind cleared. It was as if a heavy, invisible fog had finally lifted. And here's something that still amazes me. Studies show that untreated vitamin B12 deficiency can even mimic symptoms of dementia. Yes, dementia. That's how crucial this nutrient is. And yet, so often, it's overlooked until the damage has crept deep into daily life. But there's good news, a very good news. Replenishing your vitamin B12 levels is simple and incredibly effective once you know how. Depending on your needs, your doctor might recommend high-dose oral supplements, B12 shots, or dietary adjustments. Foods like salmon, fortified cereals, eggs, and yogurt can help. And if you're vegetarian or have absorption issues, don't worry. There are excellent methylcobalamin supplements, the active form of B12, that bypass digestion issues and work wonders. Now, let's talk about the emotional side, because B12 isn't just about physical vitality. It's about feeling alive again, feeling motivated to start projects, feeling confident when remembering names, appointments, or even small details that once seemed to slip away, feeling steady when you walk, not second-guessing your footing. These may sound like small victories, but when you experience them after struggling, they feel monumental. I remember one morning, shortly after restoring my B12 levels, sitting outside with my coffee, feeling a profound sense of clarity I hadn't felt in years. The colors of the world seemed a little brighter. My thoughts flowed effortlessly. I wasn't just existing, I was living again. And the beauty is, you can experience that too. It all begins with honoring your body's quiet cries for help, getting the right tests, and taking small but powerful steps to restore what time has slowly stolen away. If you've been feeling more forgetful, more tired, or a little unsteady lately, don't brush it off as just aging. I encourage you, as someone who's been there, to talk to your doctor about checking your vitamin B12. It could be one of the most important conversations you have this year. Because when you nourish your brain, your nerves, and your energy reserves with the right support, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. Now that we've reignited the mental spark and energy stores with vitamin B12, it's time to move on to another silent yet mighty player in your health, one that soothes your muscles, calms your nerves, and even helps you sleep more soundly. Let's dive into the next life-changing mineral, magnesium. 3. Magnesium, the miracle mineral for muscle calm, nerve health, and restful sleep. If vitamin B12 is the spark that reignites your energy and mental clarity, then magnesium is the gentle hand that soothes your muscles, quiets your nerves, and invites deep, restorative sleep into your life. It's no exaggeration to say that magnesium is one of the most overlooked treasures of healthy aging, and yet, its impact is nothing short of transformative once you understand its true power. For years, I struggled with random nighttime leg cramps that would jolt me awake in searing pain, leaving my muscles tight and sore the next morning. Sound familiar? I thought it was just one of those things about getting older, until I discovered that magnesium deficiency was silently fueling my discomfort. And when I corrected it, it felt like a small miracle every single night. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, but 3 areas are especially vital as we age: muscle relaxation, nerve transmission, and sleep regulation. Let's start with your muscles. Without enough magnesium, muscles can't fully relax after contraction. That's why deficiency often shows up as tightness, spasms, cramps, or even restless legs that keep you tossing and turning at night. Once I started consistently supplementing with magnesium, it was as if a constant tension I hadn't even realized was there simply melted away. But it doesn't stop with your muscles. Magnesium is also critical for healthy nerve function. It acts like a calming force throughout your nervous system, helping your body manage stress, anxiety, and overstimulation. As we age, stress tends to creep into our lives more easily, whether it's worrying about health, family, finances, or simply coping with change. Magnesium helps buffer your stress response, making it easier to face each day with resilience and emotional steadiness. One of the most remarkable changes I experienced after replenishing magnesium was the profound improvement in my sleep quality. For years, falling asleep felt like a battle. My mind would race, my body would feel agitated, and even when I did drift off, I'd wake up feeling unrest. Within just a few weeks of boosting my magnesium intake, the difference was astounding. I was falling asleep faster, staying asleep longer, and waking up with genuine energy, not groggy exhaustion. Science backs this up too. Studies show that magnesium helps regulate melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle. It also binds to calming receptors in your brain, promoting deep, uninterrupted sleep. And the beauty is, you don't need a complicated routine to start feeling the benefits. There are simple, natural ways to increase your magnesium intake. Leafy greens like spinach and kale, nuts and seeds like almonds and pumpkin seeds, and whole grains are all rich sources. But for many seniors, especially those dealing with absorption issues or specific health conditions, supplementation becomes necessary. I personally found magnesium glycinate to be the most gentle and effective form, providing deep relaxation without any unwanted digestive effects. Here's something important I want you to know. Feeling tight, tense, restless, or chronically tired is not an inevitable part of aging. Often, it's your body sending a quiet, persistent message that it needs support, and magnesium could very well be the missing piece. Imagine waking up after a night of deep, undisturbed sleep, feeling refreshed instead of worn down. Imagine moving through your day without the constant background hum of tension in your muscles or anxiety in your mind. That's the gift magnesium offers. And it's a gift that's easy, affordable, and profoundly life-changing when you make it part of your daily health ritual. If you've been struggling with muscle cramps, restless nights, or just a sense of physical and emotional fatigue, I wholeheartedly encourage you to explore the power of magnesium. Talk to your doctor about checking your levels and start nourishing your body in a way that invites peace, strength, and calm back into your life. Because when you restore balance at the cellular level, you restore so much more than just your muscles or your sleep. You restore your quality of life. Now that we've learned how magnesium can relax your muscles, calm your nerves, and help you sleep like you haven't in years, it's time to turn our attention to another remarkable nutrient. One that acts as nature's ultimate anti-inflammatory weapon and brain protector. Up next, let's dive into the incredible world of omega-3 fatty acids. 4. Omega-3 fatty acids, nature's powerful defense for joints, heart, and brain. If magnesium soothes your body into a deep and peaceful rest, then omega-3 fatty acids fuel your body's resilience at the deepest level, fighting silent inflammation, protecting your brain, and keeping your heart beating strong for years to come. When I first started learning about omega-3s, I honestly thought they were just another health fad. But after seeing their profound impact in my own body and countless others, I can tell you without hesitation, omega-3s are one of the most essential keys to healthy aging. As we get older, our bodies naturally accumulate low-grade, chronic inflammation. It's sneaky. You don't always feel it right away. But over time, it slowly erodes your joints, damages your blood vessels, fogs your mind, and saps your energy. Many chronic conditions we associate with aging, arthritis, heart disease, memory loss, have roots tangled deeply in hidden inflammation. And this is exactly where omega-3 fatty acids come in like a cavalry riding to your rescue. Specifically, the two types you want to know about are EPA and DHA. These are the heavy hitters found mainly in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. They work by calming inflammation throughout the body, reducing joint pain, protecting your arteries, and maintaining the structure and function of your brain cells. I still vividly remember when I first consciously added omega-3s into my daily routine. Before that, I had been dealing with persistent stiffness in my knees and lower back. Simple activities like gardening, which once brought me so much joy, had become uncomfortable chores. But within a few months of regularly consuming omega-3 rich foods, along with a high-quality supplement, I noticed something miraculous. My joints moved more freely. I could bend, stretch, and climb stairs without wincing. It was like my body had been quietly lubricated from the inside out. And it didn't just stop with my joints. I felt lighter emotionally too. You see, omega-3s play a crucial role in mood regulation. Studies have shown that higher levels of omega-3s are associated with lower rates of depression and anxiety, especially in older adults. It makes sense when you realize that your brain is made up of nearly 60% fat, and a significant portion of that is DHA. When you feed your brain the healthy fats it craves, it rewards you with clearer thoughts, sharper memory, and steadier emotions. Speaking of the brain, did you know that regular omega-3 intake has been linked to a reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease and cognitive decline? I've seen friends around me struggle painfully with memory loss and confusion. It's heartbreaking. That's why protecting our brain health isn't just important, it's urgent. Incorporating omega-3s is one of the smartest and simplest defenses you can build, starting today. And let's not forget the heart. As we age, cardiovascular health becomes a more pressing concern. Omega-3s help lower triglycerides, reduce blood pressure, and keep arteries flexible and strong. In fact, research shows that people with higher omega-3 blood levels live longer, healthier lives, with a significantly lower risk of heart attack and stroke. Think of omega-3s as an invisible armor around your most vital organs. Now, you might be wondering, how can you easily get more omega-3s into your diet? Thankfully, it's simpler than you think. Aim to eat fatty fish like salmon, sardines, or mackerel at least 2 to 3 times a week. Plant-based options like chia seeds, flax seeds, and walnuts also provide a good boost. And for those who find it difficult to meet the needs through food alone, high-quality fish oil supplements, especially those rich in EPA and DHA, can be a game-changer. Just be sure to choose ones that are third-party tested for purity. I can personally vouch for how much smoother my days became once omega-3s became a regular part of my life. Less joint stiffness, better focus, a more uplifted mood, and a reassuring sense that I was doing something concrete to protect my heart and brain for the years ahead. You deserve that same peace of mind too. Aging doesn't have to be about decline. It can be about reinforcing your body's strengths, feeding it what it needs to thrive, and cherishing every single sunrise with clarity, comfort, and joy. Now that we've fortified your joints, protected your heart, and sharpened your mind with the power of omega-3 fatty acids, it's time to unlock another vital key to vibrant health, one that supports your skin's youthful glow, your immune system's shield, and your body's ability to heal itself from within. Up next, let's explore the incredible world of vitamin C. 5. Vitamin C, the silent guardian of immunity, skin, and healing. After reinforcing your brain, heart, and joints with the powerful omega-3 fatty acids, it's time to turn to another hero that often works quietly behind the scenes, vitamin C. For many years, I thought of vitamin C as just the thing you take when you catch a cold. I had no idea it was one of the most powerful, multitasking nutrients for vibrant aging, protecting far more than just your immune system. Vitamin C is an antioxidant powerhouse. Every day, your body faces assaults from free radicals, unstable molecules that damage your cells and accelerate aging. Think of free radicals as invisible rust slowly corroding your body from the inside. Vitamin C acts like a protective shield, neutralizing these threats and preserving the health of your tissues, organs, and skin. One of vitamin C's most celebrated roles is its impact on the immune system. It strengthens your body's natural defenses, helping white blood cells function more effectively while protecting them from damage. I used to catch every little cold or flu that passed through the community, and my recovery would drag on for weeks. But once I made vitamin C a daily habit, my immune resilience dramatically improved. Getting sick became a rare event, not a seasonal expectation. Yet, the gifts of vitamin C don't end with immune support. It also plays a starring role in the production of collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm, your joints flexible, and your blood vessels strong. Collagen is like the scaffolding that holds your body together. As we age, natural collagen production declines, leading to wrinkles, sagging skin, and joint pain. Vitamin C acts as the essential foreman, ensuring that your body can keep building and maintaining strong, healthy tissues. I noticed this firsthand. Before focusing on my vitamin C intake, I saw my skin becoming thinner, more prone to bruising, and slower to heal after even minor scrapes. But after a few months of consistent vitamin C supplementation and a diet rich in fruits and vegetables, my skin started to feel stronger, more elastic, and more resilient. Cuts and bruises that once lingered now healed noticeably faster. It wasn't vanity, it was a profound reminder that my body could still repair and renew itself, even in my 80s and 90s. Moreover, vitamin C helps optimize iron absorption from the foods you eat, supporting energy levels and reducing feelings of fatigue. This is especially important for older adults, where anemia and low energy often creep in silently. In many ways, vitamin C acts as the great facilitator inside your body, helping other nutrients do their jobs better, faster, and more completely. So how can you easily boost your vitamin C levels? Fortunately, nature has made it deliciously simple. Fresh fruits like oranges, strawberries, kiwis, and papayas are bursting with vitamin C. Bell peppers, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and spinach also provide generous amounts. However, because vitamin C is water-soluble and not stored in large amounts in the body, it's important to consume it regularly. Some seniors, especially those with digestive challenges or limited appetites, might benefit from high-quality vitamin C supplements to maintain optimal levels year-round. Here's something important to remember. Even mild vitamin C deficiency can quietly erode your health over time, making you more vulnerable to infections, slowing wound healing, and contributing to feelings of chronic fatigue. Don't wait until problems surface to act. Think of vitamin C as daily insurance, a small investment that yields tremendous protection and resilience. Imagine moving through each season with a robust immune system, strong and supple skin, and the deep inner confidence that your body has the tools it needs to heal, rebuild, and thrive. That's what vitamin C offers. It's not just about preventing illness, it's about living fully, vibrantly, and independently. If you haven't already made vitamin C a staple in your life, today is the perfect day to start. A glass of fresh orange juice with breakfast, a handful of strawberries with your afternoon snack, a crisp salad rich in colorful vegetables for dinner. These are not just meals, they are acts of self-care, of choosing vitality over slow decline. And remember, while vitamin C works wonders on its own, its power multiplies when combined with a lifestyle that honors all aspects of your health: nutritious food, movement, restful sleep, and emotional joy. Now that we've fortified your immune system, boosted your body's natural healing abilities, and restored your skin's youthful resilience with the mighty vitamin C, it's time to explore the final powerhouse nutrient in our journey. A natural compound that fuels your cell's energy factories and protects your heart like few others can. Let's dive into the incredible benefits of coenzyme Q10, CoQ10. 6. Coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, the cellular fuel for lasting energy and heart protection. As we wrap up this journey through the essential nutrients that transform my strength, resilience, and joy at 90 years old, we come to one final, yet incredibly powerful, ally, coenzyme Q10, or CoQ10 for short. If vitamin C acts like a daily shield against visible aging, then CoQ10 is the hidden engine that powers your cells from within, fueling your energy, protecting your heart, and keeping every system in your body humming along like a finely tuned orchestra. CoQ10 is a naturally occurring antioxidant found in every cell of your body, particularly concentrated in the organs that need the most energy, your heart, your brain, and your muscles. It plays a central role in producing ADP, adenosine triphosphate, the molecule that acts as the primary energy currency for all cellular functions. Without adequate CoQ10, your cells struggle to perform even the most basic tasks, leading to fatigue, muscle weakness, and declining heart health. As we age, however, our natural production of CoQ10 begins to decline, often starting as early as our 40s and accelerating into our 60s and beyond. Factors like chronic illness, medication use, especially statins for cholesterol, and oxidative stress can drain CoQ10 levels even faster. The result? Less energy, slower recovery, increased vulnerability to heart issues. I experienced it myself, that slow, creeping sense of tiredness, even after a full night's sleep, and the unsettling realization that activities I once enjoyed required more effort than they used to. It wasn't until I learned about CoQ10 and began restoring my levels intentionally that I understood just how crucial this nutrient is. Within a few weeks of supplementing under my doctor's guidance, I felt a profound difference. My stamina improved. Tasks that once felt draining, like long walks, gardening, or even social outings, became pleasurable again. There was a lightness in my step and a steadiness in my heart that I hadn't felt in years. Beyond energy, CoQ10's impact on heart health cannot be overstated. Your heart is one of the most energy-demanding muscles in your body, beating tirelessly every second of your life. It needs a constant, robust supply of ADP to maintain its strength and rhythm. Studies show that adequate CoQ10 levels support better cardiovascular function, help reduce blood pressure, and protect against oxidative damage that leads to heart disease. For older adults, especially those managing conditions like hypertension or heart failure, CoQ10 can be a game changer, often used alongside conventional therapies to improve quality of life. Moreover, emerging research suggests that CoQ10 may help support cognitive function by protecting brain cells from oxidative stress and maintaining mitochondrial health. It's not just about feeling energetic, it's about keeping your mind clear, your body strong, and your heart resilient well into your golden years. So how can you support your CoQ10 levels? While small amounts are found in foods like organ meats, liver, heart, fatty fish, and spinach, it's difficult to get therapeutic doses through diet alone, especially as absorption declines with age. That's where high-quality CoQ10 supplements come in, particularly the ubiquinol form, which is more bioavailable and easier for aging bodies to use effectively. When choosing a CoQ10 supplement, quality matters. Look for products that are third-party tested for purity and potency. And always discuss supplementation with your healthcare provider, especially if you're taking medications like statins, as CoQ10 can help offset some of their energy-depleting side effects. Imagine waking up with a genuine reservoir of energy each day, energy that lasts through your morning walk, your errands, your hobbies, and your precious time with family. Imagine feeling your heart beat with steady strength, your mind staying sharp, and your body responding to life's demands with vigor and grace. That's the gift CoQ10 has given me, and it's a gift I believe every older adult deserves to experience. Because aging isn't about fading away. It's about living with full color, full energy, and full presence for as long as life allows. Now, as we close this journey together, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying with me. We've explored the 6 vital nutrients that transformed my 90-year-old body into one that moves, thinks, and feels decades younger. Vitamin D for strong bones and bright spirit. Vitamin B12 for mental sharpness and steady energy. Magnesium for calm muscles and restful sleep. Omega-3s for supple joints, a healthy heart, and a vibrant mind. Vitamin C for a powerful immune system and radiant skin. And CoQ10, the hidden fuel that powers it all. If you found even one insight today that sparked a new possibility for your health and happiness, I encourage you, don't just think about it, act on it. Your future self will thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more tips on thriving at every age, and share this message with someone you care about. Together, we can show the world that growing older isn't about decline. It's about living stronger, wiser, and more vibrantly than ever before. Here's to your journey. Here's to your strength. And here's to a life filled with energy, clarity, and joy, no matter your age. As we come to the end of this incredible journey together, I want you to pause for just a moment and reflect on something important. This isn't the end. In many ways, this is just the beginning. You've spent the past few minutes walking through 6 life-changing nutrients that have the power to reshape your energy, your resilience, and your zest for life, just as they did for me, even at the age of 90. But knowledge alone is never enough. It's what you do with it that shapes your future. You see, the most beautiful truth about aging is this. It's not a decline, it's an evolution. It's a chance to step into a wiser, stronger, more vibrant version of yourself. And the simple, powerful actions you choose today, like nourishing your body with the right vitamins, moving your muscles with love, and caring for your mind with intention, can ripple outward, transforming every tomorrow into something richer, brighter, and more joyful. Maybe you came here today feeling tired, stiff, or worried about losing your independence. Maybe you thought it was too late to change, that the best days were already behind you. If that's you, I want you to hear me clearly. It's never too late to feel better, to get stronger, to live more fully. Every single day you wake up is another opportunity to choose life, to choose health, to choose yourself. I'm living proof. And if I can do it, so can you. Just imagine waking up a few weeks from now, feeling the quiet strength returning to your legs, the clarity sharpening in your mind, the hope blossoming in your heart. Imagine moving through your day not with fear of falling or forgetting, but with a growing sense of confidence, one step, one breath, one choice at a time. These 6 vitamins, vitamin D, vitamin B12, magnesium, omega-3s, vitamin C, and coenzyme Q10 are not magic pills. They are simply the missing pieces your body has been quietly asking for, perhaps for years. And now, you know exactly what to do to begin answering that call. But the real magic happens when you take the first step. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. Start small. Maybe it's going for a walk in the morning sunshine to soak in natural vitamin D. Maybe it's swapping your afternoon cookie for a handful of walnuts rich in omega-3s. Maybe it's talking to your doctor about checking your B12 and CoQ10 levels. These tiny actions, repeated day after day, are how real transformations happen. It's how ordinary people, just like you and me, build extraordinary lives, one simple, intentional choice at a time. And please, don't walk this path alone. We're a community here, a family of warriors choosing to age not with fear, but with power and grace. If this video sparked something in you today, a memory, a hope, a determination, please take a moment to like this video. Your support helps me continue sharing these vital messages with more amazing people like you. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss another opportunity to invest in your health, your strength, and your joy. We have so many more life-changing conversations ahead, and I would be honored to continue walking this journey with you. I would also love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share your experience. Which vitamin resonated with you the most? What small step are you excited to take starting today? What part of your journey are you ready to reclaim with new energy and hope? Your story matters. Your voice matters. And by sharing it, you not only empower yourself, you inspire others who may be standing exactly where you once stood, wondering if change is still possible. So let's celebrate this moment, not as an ending, but as a powerful new beginning. A beginning where you choose to honor your body, nurture your spirit, and reclaim your strength with every single sunrise. You are stronger than you think. You are wiser than you know. And you are absolutely capable of creating a life filled with health, freedom, and vibrant joy at any age. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in your own limitless potential. And thank you for allowing me to be a small part of your extraordinary story. Until next time, stay strong, stay vibrant, and remember, your best days are not behind you. They're right in front of you, waiting for you to step forward and claim them.